Hi everyone, we are going to see today in today's class the remaining last two steps in the admission of the partnership. So in today's class we will concentrate in adjustment of the capital and how to open the partner's capital account and balance sheet. Uh, to a very short recap, there are 6 steps in admission of a partners. First step is calculation of new ratio and sacrificing ratio. Second step is the treatment of the goodwill. Third step, we will open the revaluation account. And fourth step is adjustment of accumulated profits and reserves and any other losses, if any. Then comes the most important step, adjustment of the capital, which might be there or might not be there in a sum, but 90% of the sum for 12th standard and college level will have adjustment of the capital. That is what we are going to see in detail in this video. Okay, so moving on to adjustment of capital, there are basically two methods in the adjustment of capital, which is very important for a 12th standard CBSE and for college levels also, but there might be the sum without capital adjustment also. So you have to carefully read the sum and find out the word. The word or int that might be given is adjust the old partner capital on a proportionate base, or they will give the word proportionate base, or on the base of the new partner's capital, or on the base of the incoming partner's capital. If that word is there, proportionate capital, illa on the base of the new partner or old partner, illa the word adjust the capital on the base of the new partner. If all these words are there, then it is the adjustment of capital sum, and you have to do the adjustment working, which we are going to see in today's class. Okay, so here the int will be C will bring in a capital to an amount of that part would have been given, and we have to adjust the other partner A and B partners capital on the base of the C incoming partner. So that is the first method we are going to see. So this working note we will do it in the adjustment of the capital. That is first this working note, even though doesn't carry mark, you have to do it because it's a very important one. So when C incoming partner has been admitted for 1/4 share, that would have been given, and he is bringing in capital to an extent of 20,000 would have been given. This C is on the base of the C's capital. We have to adjust A and B capital. First step, what you should do now, and first method of adjustment capital, find out what is the total capital of the firm. Okay, so total capital of the firm we are going to find out, right? This C, whatever C brings in, reverse 20,000 into reverse C oda share. For example, 1/4 na 4/1, 1/3 na 3/1. If it is 2/3 na 3/2, you have to reverse it. Abde alta ulta into whatever C brings, you will find out what is the total capital of the firm. Okay, so the total capital of the firm is going to be 80,000. This 80,000 you will split it in the new ratio first calculate பண்ணிருப்போம் first method step la. So on the new ratio la you will split this 80,000, you will divide the 80,000 in new ratio and find out what is A has to contribute, B has to contribute, and C has to contribute. This is what you will do, but there is a shortcut to it also, but it doesn't hold good in all the situation. It hold good only when C is being admitted for 1/4 illa 1/5 illa 1/3 illa 1/2 of the share. Appo this shortcut you can use instead of going and find out new ratio, all those stuff. Straight away total capital of the firm la subtract oda C oda share of capital, find out what is the remaining part, that you will divide among A and B in old ratio. But be careful, this doesn't hold good in all time. It hold good only when it is 1/4 illa 1/3 1/5 in all those situations. So safer, and you'll find total capital, distribute in the new ratio. Okay, after this you will see you will do the adjustment of capital, whether withdraw the capital or illa has to bring in capital. For that, open the capital account and you have to see whether what is the adjusted capital and what is the new capital. So for that we'll move on to the last step, 6th step, that is you will open the partner's capital account. Okay, so partners capital account open panna, you will open partners capital account like this. A, B, old partner, C, new partner. This is credit side and this is debit side. இங்கேயும் 4 columns open பண்ணிக்கோங்க, A, B and C. ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஓப்பன் பண்ணிவிட்டு ஓல்டு பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட் இருக்கும் இல்லையா, கொஷின் பேப்பர் பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட், அங்கே A and Bயோட பேலன்ஸ் என்னவோ you will write it by balance BD, that amount whichever is given, and C is been admitted for 20,000 இல்லையா இப்போ இந்த கேஸில். ஸோ you'll write by cash 20,000 over here. Then as usual you will proceed, you will check it out, what is reserves, P&L, profits, all those things you will distribute in the old ratio. So by GR illa P&L account you will give, then you will open the revaluation account and find out whether it's a profit or loss. For example, if it is a profit now, by revaluation profit you will write it over here. If it is a loss now, you will write to revaluation account over here. Okay, then if suppose there is any accumulated loss also, that also you will write it in the debit side. Then you will write whatever the premium for goodwill is bringing in, that part given in the sacrificing ratio you will give, that you will write it. If there is any old goodwill or existing goodwill, we will call that old goodwill is been withdrawn now, that also you will write it over here. Then you will go and find out what is the new capital. We would have fixed in the new ratio for example A, B, C க்கு 80,000 ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணி நம்ம கொடுத்துருந்தோம் இல்லையா, அந்த பாருங்கள் 36, 24, 20 வந்தது இல்லையா ஒர்க்கிங் நோட்டில். தட் பார்ட் யூ வில் கோ அண்ட் ஃபிட் இட் ஓவர் ஹியர் to balance CD ன்னு you will write it over 80,000 new ratio split பண்ணதை you will write it over here. Then what you will do, you will add all these things, இது எல்லாத்தையும் you will add it, you will subtract if anything in the debit side, and that is what you call it to be the adjusted capital. ஸோ நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, adjusted capital என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிப்பீங்க. ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ நியூ கேபிட்டல் இஸ் வாட் இஸ் திஸ் இந்த ஒர்க்கிங் நோட்டில் கண்டுபிடிச்சது. ஸோ யூ வில் கம்பேர் தீஸ் டூ அண்ட் யூ கேன் ஹாவ் எதர் ஒன் ஆஃப் த திங், எதர் சர்ப்ளஸ் இல்லை டெஃபிசிட். ஓகே, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இஃப் த adjusted capital is greater, then you call it to be the surplus, or if the new capital is greater, then you call it to be the deficit. For example, இப்போ வேற ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் I'll tell you. Okay, so if new capital is 87,000, adjusted capital அந்த மாதிரி டோட்டல் பண்ணி எல்லாம் பண்ணும்போது adjusted capital 80,000 if you get it, the meaning is what, adjusted capitalோட கம்பேர் பண்ணும்போது new capital is greater, right? So it's deficit case, so new capital is greater, so A will have to bring in cash of 7,000 rupees. New capital is 7,000, but what he has contributed in the firm is only 80,000. So new capital is 87,000, but he has contributed only 80,000, so the difference of 8,000 he has to bring in cash. So A as a deficit capital we tell. So in this case A oda current account will be debited, or he will be asked to bring in cash of the difference amount, that is 7,000 he will be asked to bring in because he has contributed much lesser. Okay, so this is the first one. For example, இங்கே நாகும் மாதிரி total பண்ணும்போது 7,000 is less, so we'll ask him to bring in cash. So he will bring in cash 7,000 and we'll write it over here and get it. Same way we'll do it for B. Okay, so if you do total it for B, adjustment capital பார்த்தீங்கன்னா total பண்ணும்போது பார்க்கறச்ச you will get it to be 90,000 as the adjusted capital, but the new capital of B is 87,000. So what happened in this case, yes, contributed extra. Okay, so this difference of amount is what, 3,000. So B will withdraw the excess capital 3,000. So we call it to be B as a surplus capital, and B oda current account will be credited, or he will be asked to withdraw the cash. So you can either withdraw the cash, like here you will write 3,000, you can either withdraw the cash or we will write it B's current account, that is his account will be credited, you can withdraw it at any time, that is the meaning to it. So like this you will write it. So if they are able to bring in cash illa withdraw na, you will write by cash, or if the sum says adjust in their current account na, you will write respective names current account. இங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா A's current account you will write, in the side B's current account you will write it. and you should remember that in the balance sheet அப்படியே will come in the same side. See, A's current account credit side இருக்க assetல போட்டுடுங்க. It means what? He has to bring in cash ன்னு அர்த்தம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இங்கே ஏஸ் கரண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் வரும் கிரெடிட் சைடில் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் கேபிட்டலில், அப்படியே அசெட்டில் நியூ பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்டில் அசெட்டில் ஏஸ் கரண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் யூ வில் ரைட். மீன்ஸ் ஹேஸ் டு பிரிங் இன் கேஷ். இதே பிக்கு வந்து டெபிட் சைடு வந்திருக்கு பார்ட்னர்ஸ் கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட்டில். இட் மீன்ஸ் he has to withdraw cash. ஸோ பி liability side, நியூ பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்டில் liability சைடில் you will write it B's current account. ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த ஃபஸ்ட்டு மெத்தட். எனிதிங் கேன் பாசிபிள். if they have sufficient fund now, they can withdraw or they can bring in and withdraw, or they can transfer to the current account according to the instruction given in the sum. You will do it. Okay, so this is the first method which is mostly asked. So first methodல என்ன இருக்கும்? hint word adjust on the base of incoming partner இல்லை நியூ பார்ட்னர் இல்லை ப்ரொபோர்ஷ்னேட் கேபிட்டல் அப்படின்ற hint wordல ஏதாவது ஒன்று இருக்கும். அண்ட் சியோட கேபிட்டல் வில் பி கிவன். யூ வில் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் total capital of the firm, divide it in the new ratio and find out whether it's a surplus or deficit. So adjusted capital greater on the surplus, he will withdraw. If new capital greater on the deficit, he has to bring in cash. That is the meaning of the first method. First method is what is this? Okay, or you might have some according to the instruction. If you read it, you will be call it, for our convenience we will call it second method. இந்த மெத்தடில் என்ன hint word இருக்கும்னா ப்ரொபோர்ஷனேட் கேபிட்டல் இருக்கும். சியோட ஷேர் ஆஃப் கேபிட்டல் வில் பி மிஸ்ஸிங். ஓகே, ஸோ வென் யூ ரீட் த சம்மெல்லாம் அந்த அட்ஜஸ்ட்மெண்ட்லாம் படிக்கிற போது சியோட கேபிட்டலே கொடுத்துருக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஓகேங்களா? பட் தே வில் பி அ வேர்ட் adjust the new partner capital on the base of the old partner's capital என்ற வேர்டு இருக்கும். and we need to find out what is சியோட ஷேர் ஆஃப் கேபிட்டல் he has to bring into, we need to find that, and the word will be there, adjust the capital on the base of the old partner இல்லை proportionate capital என்ற வேர்டு இருக்கும். so this is, if you read out all these things and find out, we will call it to be the second method. so second methodல what you will do na, செகண்ட் மெத்தடுக்கு ஒர்க்கிங் நோட் மாதிரி எதுவுமே இல்லை. வாட் யூ வில் டூ, ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஆஸ் யூஷுவல் இப்போ பார்த்தோம் இல்லைங்களா, ஓப்பன் த கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட். யூ வில் ஓப்பன் த கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட், ஆல் தோ ஸ்டஃப் சேம் வே எவ்ரி திங் யூ வில் டூ இட். இங்கே கேஷ் இதெல்லாம் இருக்காது, கரண்ட் அக்கௌண்ட் அதெல்லாம் இருக்காது. யூ வில் ஓப்பன் எவ்ரி திங். இங்கே லாஸ் எல்லாம் போட்டிருப்பீங்க. வாட் யூ வில் டூ, யூ ஹாவ் டு ஜஸ்ட் ஆட் ஆல் தீஸ் திங்ஸ் அண்ட் சப்ராக்ட் ஆல் தீஸ் திங்ஸ். adjusted capital கண்டுபிடிச்சோம்ல, சேம் வே adjusted capital of A, B ரெண்டுமே you have to find it out. so you will go and find out what is the adjusted capital of the old partner by preparing the partner's capital account. so you will write those two amounts over here, total it up. okay, imagine இதை total பண்ணால் 50,000 வருதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. okay, so first step என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, open the partner's capital account, find out the adjusted capital, total it. ஓகேங்களா? செகண்ட் ஸ்டெப்பில் find the total capital of the firm. total capital of the firm, how you will find out, you will write 50,000 is combined capital of A and B. okay, for what share C is coming in, you will write it. okay, so for example 1/4 இல்லை 1/5. இப்போ நான் ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் எடுத்திருக்கேன் 1/5. so 1/5 share C is coming. so just find out remaining share கண்டுபிடிங்க. so 1/5 C கொடுக்குறோம்னா remaining is what, 4/5. okay, so what you will do, first step answer into reciprocal of the remaining ratio. so reciprocal na 4/5 na what you will multiply, 5/4 you will multiply. so 50,000 into 5/4 you will do, and you will find out what is the total capital of the firm is. so when you just see C is coming in for 1/5 share, remaining share is 4/5. so this you will multiply 5/4 and you will find out total capital of the firm 62,500. ஓகேங்களா? this 62,500 into last step C ஓட capital how you are going to find na, 62,500 into 1/5. for what number of share is been admitted. So into 1/5 you will get C oda share of the capital. So in this method you are finding out the C capital, what he has to bring it. So I'm not going to find out whether incoming partners bringing in capital illa withdrawing capital and the madri difficult part and all, it's not there. So compared to first method, this is a simple one, only 3 steps. You have to anyway open the capital account. In 3 steps you will find out what is C share. That part you will write it. We will ask him to bring in that amount as capital. 12,500 you will write balance and you are going to ask him to bring in that amount and finish it off. So this is how you will do the second method. It's a very simple compared to the last method. So all these kind of things like withdrawing or bringing in part and all, it's not going to be there. Okay, then you will open after of completing the partners capital account. The last part is opening of your new balance sheet we call, or the balance sheet. So balance sheet la asset side la you will write land and building. From the old balance sheet you will write all the figures, adjust with the revalue value. For revaluation la land and building increase ஆயிருக்குனா add பண்ணி you have to show it. Plant and machinery depreciate ஆயிருக்குனா you have to subtract in the inner column less depreciation அப்படின்னு subtract பண்ணி you will show it. Okay, same way cash account open பண்ணி whatever the amount withdrawn illa has been taken illa bought in, all those things adjust பண்ணி you will take it over here. Then same way capital, whatever is the capital you will write it here. Then P&L account, old P&L account will be withdrawn, so that part and all will not be there. So those things won't be there. But new if they want to maintain a minimum balance, then share na and the time la it will be there. So for that case I have written. Then all creditors, loans, everything will be there. Then if it is in first method na A's current account இல்லை வியாட் இல்லை வித்ட்ரான் இல்லை பண்ணால் இல்லை கேஷ் கொண்டு வரணுன்னா that part you will write it and you will tally it and it will get tallied. So the ultimate aim is doing this balance sheet. Okay, so these are the 6 steps which you will follow in order to do a sum. So we have seen all the 6 steps in detail how to do about a partnership. Okay, so all the 6 methods, see in each, for example, I'll have a short recap. Okay, see இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா admissionல all the 6 steps you will do it, but we have seen 4 methods la, everything won't be there in one sum. So any one of the method will be there. So whatever it is, accordingly just you do it. But first step calculate the new ratio, second step la adjust the goodwill, third step la open your revaluation account, fourth step la adjustment of capital irundaduna, if it's there in the sum, do the working note and then open your partner's capital account and your balance sheet. That's it. If you follow this 6th step, definitely you won't go wrong in doing the admission problem. Okay, thank you.